The docking of the Ocean Flower 2 vessel on Trinidad's shores after officials of the Port Authority stated it had rejected a proposal from the owners to purchase the vessel is just a matter of coincidence. This according to Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, who outrightly denied allegations which suggest otherwise. At the weekly post-cabinet media briefing, Dr. Rowley said the contract to purchase the vessel was terminated, and that's the end of the story at this point. Janine Brown reports.
The sighting of the Ocean Flower 2 dock naturally sparked conversations about whether the Port Authority was in fact moving forward with purchasing the vessel. The initial procurement process for the vessel, which was cancelled after a slew of red flags popped up surrounding the deal, was the basis of an investigation being launched to ascertain whether in fact mischief was at play in the deal. But with new speculations that the port was moving forward with the purchase, the Prime Minister stressed that the contract was and remains terminated.
There was a process that was taking place before, which resulted in the port selecting the Ocean Flower for a job here in Trinidad and Tobago. That contractual arrangement has been terminated for cause, and the relevant authority in Trinidad and Tobago, speaking to that situation, has quite clearly said what the situation is.
With the tender process recently coming to a close, the Prime Minister clarified the owner of the vessel was free to tender.
They were free to tender, and they're free to leave when they wish, as the case might be. Nobody's under any force to do anything here. But you see, a lot of people took positions without information before. And now that the facts are coming out, some people are uncomfortable with the nature of the facts that are coming out. Because some people took the position that the problem that arose here arose inside the government, as though the government could not say no to that.
The Prime Minister added that in evaluating the tender submitted, government would be looking for an opportunity to include people who stand to be directly affected on the Management Tenders Committee. But he warned this must be done within the scope of the law.
And it might very well be that the first time Tobagoans who are not in those positions, as spelled out by law, who can interfere in the process, are people who are invited by the evaluation committee or by the board.
The tendering process for a new vessel came to an end on Wednesday. Janine Brown, Senior.
Opposition Leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is questioning the existence of a secret arrangement in the Charter Party agreements for the Cabo Star and the Ocean Flower 2. At a news conference today, the Superior MP said Section 34 in the Charter Party agreement speaks to an unknown sum to be paid to an unknown person by Bridgman Services without disclosure to the Port Authority.
Section 34, heading, commission and to whom payable. This for the Charter Party, for the agreement. Not applicable, owners to deal with directly by separate agreements. Who are these people going to pay? With whom did they make that separate agreement? So we wonder who reviewed this clause and who approved it.
Mrs. Persad-Bissessar said the matter was very disturbing, given the testimony by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley earlier this week that the port is a den of inequity. The opposition leader also commented on the standby letters of credit afforded to Bridgmans. She said according to law, under standby letters of credit, a bank cannot withdraw liability to pay.
And so we asked the Prime Minister to identify what legal notice would have been issued to first citizens to bring about a truncation of the life of this non-revocable standby letter of credit, as was attempted to be explained at the last sitting of the Parliament. So here we are. In the Charter Party agreements, there are two standby letters of credit, and these relate to the Cabo Star and the Ocean Flower. Both have the same kind of express provision in the Charter Party agreement, which says that you're given these non-revocable letters of credit.
Mrs. Persad-Bissessar said it was no coincidence that the Ocean Flower 2 arrived in Trinidad on Wednesday. She explained that the standby letters of credit, like those extended to Bridgmans, has two parts, an upfront payment and another payment that kicks in once the vessel arrives in Trinidad.